statement and build that resume. Welcome to John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last year's national champion, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. And the Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Hand off from the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Fires to the big fella. That's not quite. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He lets one fly deep. Fires and picked off. And they'll drag him down. Ready, set. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been...
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back. And with the interception. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking for a huge play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Gets it to him on the screen. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 35. Houston wants to play fast. They go to the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Rush is on him. A top 25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. The Buckeyes will put total leather and will get started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Houston Cougars offense has the ball first today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Fires left. Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player,
He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. The Buckeyes offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And the story... They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. Snowed under by the defense.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, the ground game. And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged down, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They'll stop him right there, but it is enough for a Houston first down. The offense in hurry-up mode. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Got his man on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Going to sling it on 2nd down. He's got his man, makes the grab. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. They'll try to run for it. Inside the 30. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He might want another play. Wants to throw on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars. Grabbed in the end zone. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got a man in the middle. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. To the air on first down. He's got it. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Houston going up tempo. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. On target. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. He fires one deep over the middle. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Brought down at the 30 on the return, and this defense has set them up in scoring position.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And the defender is tackled. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Looking left. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to... Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll start this drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. And here's the third interception of the night. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the left. Still on his feet at the 40. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the third. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on first down. He's going for the big play. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Trying to take it back. And they'll close in on it. A good return. Here comes the Houston offense once again. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There will be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. Quarterback gets the first down. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing him. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this third down.
Houston has it with a 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. He goes down. That was hardly a performance worthy of a #1 team in the country, and now they have to look themselves in the mirror and see if they can get this thing right.
Yeah, they got hammered. Like, this was not competitive. This was a bad performance, and the committee watches every single week. And being the #1 team in the country, obviously you got some pressure on you, but this squad's got to perform better. They got to show up, man. This was an embarrassing loss, and Jesse, they're going to have to get some things fixed if they want to go try to compete for the ultimate prize.
I think the problem, if you're the head coach of this former #1 team, is that you've got a lot of problems to solve. What went wrong? Because they never even showed up.